Some people I found that they are so naive about marriage. Before they do any business or any job, they study, they spend a lot of time. But about marriage, they do not use this as much as this. So they prefer the emotion and emotional connection, and they think the rest of the thing will follow.
Farid Ahmed's words of forgiveness were heard around the world following a terror attack in Christchurch, New Zealand.
I want a heart that will be full of love and will forgive lavishly.
His words and stories offer both healing and hope for the future.
If our heart is full of love, then peace will start from here.
Episode 49, Making Marriage Work.
In relationship or in anything, in business relationship, the beginning is very, very important. Because if we can set our tone at the beginning in the right direction, then we just follow it without confusion, without debate, without wasting time. So, because I was about 12 years older than her, so I decided to take the responsibility of setting some goals. And then she would come, I would consult with her. If two of us agreed, a team. That's what I wanted. And it was really good. That goal setting was a good thing. So we rested the first day in Nelson, and from second day we began our work. Our first working day was sorting out few things. What sort of things she has aim in her life, her hobbies. We made a list. My hobbies, we made a list. Because we realized it was very important. Because two people are two unique personality. We were growing up in different family, different teaching, different upbringing, different mentality. And in marriage, if you want to be a team, somehow you need to unite in some points. Otherwise, in a marriage, sometimes suffer. I was very aware about that. I don't know why and how, but one of the things I could link to was I used to give many married couple, I used to give them advice. And always they used to ask me a question, where did you learn those things? You are not even married.
Good point.
Very good point. But I learned from lots of reading and also common sense. Yeah. So those things I used to use. Some people I found that they are so naive about marriage. Before they do any business or any job, they study, they spend a lot of time. But about marriage, they do not use this as much as this. So they prefer the emotion and emotional connection, and they think the rest of the thing will follow. We will just say, I do, and that's it. From the heaven, happiness will come on us, and then everything will be happy forever. Like, the fairy tale in primary school, the fairy tale story, they tell the story, prince and princess, and then they got married, and they lived happily ever after. Yeah,
Not reality.
not reality. But for some reason, I did not trust that before my marriage. I decided and I explained to Husna that emotion is good for connection. That's what we call love. Love is like a glue, a magnet. It brings two people together. After that, how they can maintain this and how can they continue their journey through ups and downs and they can still have love, that is for the job for the wisdom. And wisdom demands you think before you do. You make a plan, you sort out, you discuss, you agree, and you make your plan that two of you are part of it. So that, once you are trying to go ahead, one will not feel not appreciated. Yeah. So,
And you maintain difference.
yes, you maintain difference. Yeah, you respect one another, but you find some common goals, common grounds. Then, you can maintain your individuality as well as you can progress. Yeah. So that was my, first plan. I talked to her a lot, first a week. I think day and night our biggest job was talking, planning, understanding one another, really understanding one another, even as much nitty-gritty as possible. Okay, tell me, what sort of things offend you? If I am going to talk to you, how do you want me to frame my wording? What will make you happy? What will make you upset? Things like this. So I think the first week and this talking was a great investment. Plus, we developed a talking habit between us, and that talking continued until we got separated. The day we went to the mosque on 15 March, we were talking. And we enjoyed talking. The lesson is that for anyone who are getting married, remember, carry on talking, because talking brings bonds, understanding, and we can teach one another. And if you become too busy at work and with your profession, this and that, and you do not talk to one another as husband and wife, you might become a great loser.
Farid, you talked with Husna and knew each other so well. I suspect you still talk to her,
Yeah,
even if she can't answer.
yeah.